I'm Mrs. Ham, and I'm so excited to take you backstage and behind the scenes with this year's production of The Three Little Pigs. I hope you enjoy our show. Thank you.
Let's meet the judges.
Hi, judges. How are you today? Good. Please tell us your names.
Ellie King. Emily. Miles.
Nice to meet you all. Ellie and Emily and Miles, can you show us what you're holding? So you have a board with numbers. Ellie, is that a score? Are those scoreboards? So when you were a judge, you had to give a score. If you gave a score of a 1, how did that mean they did? When they were
Quiet.
They were maybe too quiet. Emily, what did the score of a 2 mean?
It means that they probably didn't do good.
Okay, not as good, not as scary, or not as sounding as much like the character that you wanted them to be. All right, Miles, how about a 3? What does a 3 mean?
That they were really good.
They were really good and loud? Ooh. Did you guys enjoy picking the characters for the show? Yeah? Who's your favorite character in the show?
The wolf.
The wolf?
The wolf.
You,
The pig.
you like the pigs and the wolf? Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see the kids that you chose do a great job in the show. Thank you for being judges.
Meet the props crew.
Hi, props crew. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Tell us your names. We'll start in the back.
Miles.
Hi, Miles.
Peyton.
Hi, Peyton.
Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Ashley.
Hi. So you all are holding some things in your hands. Can you hold them up so we can see what they are? So you guys have some tools and flowers and a bow tie. So you had to go home and look for some things around the house and bring some things in that we needed for the show, right? Did you think that was a hard job or an easy job? All right, sometimes it can be hard to have to find different things, right? So the props that you've been bringing in are going to help the pigs to build their houses and some parts for costumes and things like that, right? Well, we sure do appreciate you all being on the props crew. Thank you for doing your job.
Meet the sound effects crew.
Hi, sound effects crew.
Hi.
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good. Go ahead and tell us your names. We'll start in the back.
Haley.
Hi, Kaylee.
Macy.
Hi, Macy.
Maverick.
Hi, Maverick.
Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Brady.
Hi, Brady. So you all are on sound effects crew. Tell us what that means. Tell us what that means. What do you have to do for sound effects?
You have to knock. You have to knock so you can make the really like.
So it sounds like he's knocking loud? Okay. What else do you have to do? What else do you do to help that wolf out?
You have to help him puff and puff.
You have to huff and puff so that he sounds even scarier? Ooh, can you guys show me how you do that when the narrator says, and he huffed? What do you do?
Huff.
Oh, let me hear it like you're going to do it in the show. Ooh, wow, that's going to help him out a lot. All right, well, we hope you make good noises during the show to help that wolf. Thank you for being on the sound effects crew.
Bye.
Bye, we look forward to hearing.
Lights crew.
Hello, lights crew. How are you today?
Good.
Good, please tell us your names.
Emily.
Hi, Emily and Miles. How old are you, Emily?
6.
And how old are you, Miles?
6.
So you two are working the lights. Tell us what you have to do at the beginning of the show.
We had to turn the lights on when the show starts and turn them off when the end.
Do you do anything special with the lights in the middle of the show?
We turn them off and on when the music is
Ooh, well, we can't wait to see that special effect. We're so excited that you're there to do that job. Good luck.
Costume crew.
Hi, costume crew.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Please tell us your names.
Chloe, Adam, Michael.
Hi, everyone. So it looks like you're holding some costumes. Chloe, whose costume hat is whose hat is that?
Mama Pig.
Mama Pig. And Adam, tell us whose costume you have. The wolf. You want to hold it up so we can see it? Ooh, very cool. Michael, what kind of costume do you have?
Pig.
All right. So what do you guys have to do to be on the costume crew?
Put on the costumes.
Oh, you have to help everyone get in and out of their costumes and keep them all organized. Do you think you'll be able to do a good job at that? All right. I know those actresses and actors are really going to appreciate your help. Thank you guys for being on the costume crew.
Meet the curtain crew.
There they are. Hello, curtain crew. How are you? Are you all magic? Did you make that curtain open magically? Tell us your names. Hi, Ellie.
Chloe,
Hi, Chloe.
Adam.
Hi, Adam. So you all have to open the curtain in the show?
Yeah.
When do you open the curtain? At the beginning of the show or the end of the show? The beginning. So without the curtain opening, the show can't start, right? Well, that's going to be awesome that you guys have that power to get the show started. We're so excited to see that curtain open and to watch the Three Little Pigs show. Thank you for being on the curtain crew.
Let's meet the ticket master.
Hi, Ticketmaster.
Hi,
What's your name?
Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. And you have to collect tickets. Who do you get the tickets from?
The people that come into the show.
Are you going to let them enter our theater without a ticket?
No.
All right. So everybody that comes to our show has to have their ticket, right? And you're going to collect them in your box that says tickets? Awesome. Well, we hope you do a great job getting everyone's tickets and helping them get seated in our theater. Thank you for being the ticket master.
The announcers.
Hi, announcers. How are you today? Good. Please tell us your names. What's your name? What's your name? Hi, Hunter. Hi, Peyton.
Maverick.
Hi, Maverick. So you all look great in your announcer costume. And you're going to get the show started. Can you tell us how you're going to do that? What will you say in the show?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Three Little Pig Show.
That's awesome. And Mrs. Ham's going to have a microphone for you to speak into too, right?
Yeah.
Great job. Well, we look forward to hearing you introduce the show and get everybody started. Thank you for being announcers. Meet the camera crew. Hi, camera crew. How are you today? Hi. Tell me your names.
Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Preston.
Hi, Preston. So you guys have been working hard today helping me with the interviews, right? You've been like reporters, huh? Do you like being reporters? Yeah? Do you like introducing each crew? Yeah, that's pretty fun. What else are you going to do to help Mrs. Ham besides do the videoing? Are you?
Gonna take pictures.
You're going to take pictures? Well, we can't wait to see your pictures and the wonderful video and how it turns out. Thank you for being on the camera crew.
Invitations crew.
Hi, invitation crew.
Hi.
How are you guys? Good. So I see you've made some invitations. You want to show us what they look like? Awesome. So you had to do really good handwriting, it looks like, and color the picture at the top. So who are we sending these invitations to?
The people that got picked.
The people that got picked to come to the show are 5 lucky families. And then we're also going to be picking some 5 lucky school friends around our school to come to the show as well, correct?
Yeah.
Like Mrs. Johnson and who else?
Mrs. Lund.
Mrs. Schleiss, absolutely. Some of those important VIPs at Clear Creek, right? All right, Lauren, tell us when the show will start. When will we have the show? What day? Monday. And Brady, where will the show take place? Room 134. That's where we have our stage set up, right? And Rowan, what time will the show start?
11:10 a.m.
11:10 a.m. That's right. And Annie, who's giving the show?
Mrs.
Mrs. Ham's class. That's right. All right, Lauren, tell us how old you are. 6. Brady, how old are you? 5 and a half. Rowan, how old are you?
6.
And Annie, how old are you?
6.5.
Well, thank you all for making invitations for our 5 lucky families and the 5 VIPs at Clear Creek. Thank you so much.
Meet the givers.
Hi, givers.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Tell us your names.
Macy.
Hi, Macy.
Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Brady. Macy, what do you give in the show?
Straw.
And who do you give your straw to?
Preston.
And he's the first little pig, right? Wonderful. Kaylee, what do you give?
Sticks.
Who do you give your sticks to?
Michael.
And does Michael build a nice stick house in the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's the second little pig?
Yes.
Wonderful. Brady, what do you give?
Brooks.
And who do you give your bricks to?
Ashley.
Is she the third little pig?
Yes.
Do you think her house is going to be the strongest?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing you were there to help her build a strong house, right? All right, well, we can't wait to see you do your job of giving your items in the show. Good luck. Bye.
Bye. Let's meet the pigs.
Hi, 3 little pigs.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
So you all had to audition to get the part of a pig? Uh-huh. Did you have a lot of competition, a lot of kids that wanted to be pigs? Yeah, and you turned out to be the greatest actors and actresses. Ooh, the judges must have thought you did a great job. Tell us your name.
Preston.
Preston, and you're playing the part of which little pig?
The first.
And where do you live?
In the straw.
Wonderful. And tell us your name.
Michael.
Michael, and what pig are you?
The second one.
You're the second pig. What kind of house do you build in the show?
The stick house.
Very good. And tell us your name.
Ashley.
Hi, Ashlyn. And you are which pig?
The third.
And what kind of house do you build in the show?
Brick.
Wonderful. Do you think that your houses are going to be strong and safe? Who thinks they're going to have a strong and safe house?
Me.
You do? Preston and Michael, does the wolf come to your houses? Does he blow them down? Oh no! Does he eat you up? Oh, thank goodness. All right, Ashlyn, does the wolf come to your house? He does. Does he blow the brick house down? He doesn't. Does he eat you up? No? All right, well, I guess we'll stay tuned to find out how it goes. Good luck. We hope you do a great job as the 3 little pigs.
The big bad wolf.
Hello, Big Bad Wolf.
Hello.
Tell us what your name is.
Rowan.
And Rowan, how old are you?
6.
So how does it feel to be the star of the 3 Little Pigs show?
Good.
Were you excited to get the part of the wolf?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you a nice wolf or a scary wolf?
Scary.
You are? Will you give us a sneak peek of how scary you're going to be in the show? Give us one of your lines.
Little pig, let me in.
Oh my goodness, you are a scary wolf. Now let me ask you, Mr. Wolf, you don't go blowing houses down, do you?
I actually do.
You do? Oh my goodness. Well, Mr. Wolf, do you eat any pigs in the show? You don't? I heard you were a very hungry wolf. Is that true? It is? Well, we hope you do a wonderful job, and we can't wait to see the ferocious wolf that you are playing the part of in the 3 Little Pigs show. Good luck!
Bye. Scene with Mama and Papa Pig.
Hi, Mama and Papa Pig.
Hi.
You look fantastic. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Mama Pig, tell us your real name.
Annie.
And Papa Pig, what's your name?
Jack.
Jack and Annie. And you are playing the parts of Mama and Papa Pig. What is it that you tell your little pigs in the show?
Go out and find your fortune.
And do they go out and find their fortune in the show?
Yes.
They do. Wonderful. Are you excited about being in the 3 Little Pigs show?
Yes.
And did you have to audition for your parts?
Yes.
You did? Wow, you must have been a really good actress and actor. We can't wait to see you send your little pigs off into the forest to find their fortune. Good luck!
food crew.
Hi, food crew. How are you all today? Good. Okay, we'll start in the back. Tell me your name. Hi, Hunter. Hi, Roman. And in the front? Hi, Lauren. Hi, Emily. Hi, Miles. So it looks like you all are going to be working the concessions, bringing in refreshments for the show. Is that correct?
Yes.
Miles, tell us something you brought in. Juice boxes. And I see Roman and Hunter have some juice boxes. Are we going to be serving those to our audience?
Yes.
Yeah. And Emily and Lauren, what are you holding?
Popcorn.
Bags for popcorn. Are you guys going to be bringing in popcorn for the audience too? Wow, our audience is going to love that we have a food crew supplying them with yummy snacks and drinks. Thank you so much for doing your job. We look forward to serving the audience the yummy treats you brought. Thank you.
The trees.
Hi, trees.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
And tell us your names.
Roman.
Hi, Roman.
Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. What do the trees do when the big bad wolf comes?
Shake.
They shake and blow around. Even the trees are scared of the ferocious wolf? Oh my goodness, that will be a very cool special effect. We can't wait to see you all do your job as the trees. You will be a great part of the setting. Way to go, trees. Goodbye.
Bye. Sit down and relax. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video show.
Once upon a time, there was a mama pig and a papa pig. And they had 3 little pigs. Mama Pig and Papa Pig said to their 3 pigs.
Go out and find your fortune. Okay.
So Mama Pig and Papa Pig left and went on their way. And the 3 little pigs went off to find their fortune. The first little pig went first. He started searching through the forest for something to build his house out of. He looked high and low. He looked around and around. He didn't find anything, so he kept walking about, looking through the forest for something to build his home out of. He didn't find anything until the day he met a lady with a load of straw. And the kind lady said to him, he gladly accepted her straw and was on his way to work in no time at all. Now, the first little pig really didn't like to work very much, so he decided to use his tools and build his house as quickly as he could. He had a lot of nice tools, but he preferred to play instead of work. So he worked quickly, bundling and chopping straw and putting them together to build a nice house for himself. He worked through the morning using all of his tools, and he worked into the afternoon, taking breaks here and there, of course. But by the time the evening came, he thought his straw house looked pretty good, so he put on the finishing touches, and then he cleaned up his tools. The first little pig was ready to go and play inside the lovely straw house he made for himself. So he cleaned up the extra straw, and then he was on his way inside. That's when the second little pig went off to find his fortune. He wanted to build a house for himself too. So he started walking through the forest, looking for something to build a nice house. He looked high And lo, he looked far and wide, but he didn't find anything that would make a nice house until the day he met a lady with a load of sticks.
Would you like some sticks to build your house? Yes, please.
He gladly accepted the kind lady's sticks and was on his way to building a house for himself. So he started right away using his tools and building his house. He worked on the roof and he worked on the walls. He used some other tools. He had a lot of nice tools too, just like his brother. But he was also like his brother in the fact that he didn't really like to work very hard. So he worked quickly through the morning and through the evening. He worked and he worked. He even worked a little bit the next day. He chopped the sticks and bundled the sticks to build his walls and secure it. After a day and a half of working hard, though, he put on the finishing touches. He decided that his house looked good enough. So he cleaned up his tools and he cleaned up his extra sticks and he went inside to enjoy his lovely stick house. That's when the third little pig went off to find her fortune. Now, perhaps she was the smartest pig of all three because she wanted a house that would be very strong and very safe. So she went over to admire her brother's straw house. But she didn't think straw seemed very strong. So she went to her other brothers and she saw he had built a house of sticks. She didn't think sticks seemed very safe. So she started walking through the forest. She walked back and forth, looking for many hours for something that would make a strong, safe house. She searched high and low. She searched near and far, walking around and around, looking for something that would be strong and safe. But the poor third little pig didn't find anything until one day she met a man with a load of bricks. And that kind man said, she gladly accepted his bricks and was on her way to building a lovely house for herself. Now, as I mentioned, the third little pig was a very smart pig, and she was also very determined to have a strong, safe house. So she worked for many long hours that day, laying those heavy bricks one by one by one, as she worked to build a wall and another wall. She worked so hard building all of her walls. Her long hours turned into long days of work. But the third little pig persevered. She worked and she worked and she worked. She used all of her nice tools and she worked every single day building her house. She worked on the roof. And she worked some more. The third little pig really didn't mind working hard if it meant her house would be strong and safe. So she continued her hard work for many, many weeks. And soon, all of those weeks turned into a whole month. By the time the month was over, the third little pig had finished her brick house. So she cleaned up her tools and her extra bricks. And she went inside to enjoy the beautiful brick house she had built for herself. Now, the first little pig really liked playing in his straw house. And the second little pig really liked playing in his stick house. And the third little pig rather enjoyed her strong, safe brick house. But one day, their luck would change when the big, bad wolf came creeping into the forest. Now, this was no ordinary wolf, for he was quite ferocious. He would roar loud roars, and he would howl loud howls, and he would growl nasty growls. This scary old wolf would stamp and stomp about the forest, He would growl nasty growls. And he would howl nasty howls. And when he did, the trees would blow and shake. They were frightened and the birds would fly out of the forest because he was so nasty. He was just not an ordinary wolf. He was the meanest kind that ever lived. This nasty old wolf would stamp and stomp about. And he came to this very spot in the forest because he heard 3 little pigs lived here, and he wanted to have them for his dinner. He was a very, very hungry wolf indeed. So he went to the straw house where he heard one of the pigs. So the big bad wolf went to the straw house, and he knocked at the door. And he said,
Little pig, let me in.
So he huffed. And then he puffed. And he blew a great blow. Shh. And he started to try to go after that pig. The straw house started to tumble down. And the first little pig ran to get out. The big bad wolf was waiting on him. He almost had him. But the first little pig got away. He made it to his brother's house. This made the wolf furious. He ran around the forest, stamping and stomping. He growled a nasty growl. And he howled a nasty howl. He was so angry, he decided he would go to the stick house and eat 2 pigs for dinner. So he went to the stick house right away. And he knocked at the door. And he said,
Little pig, let me in.
So he huffed a great huff, and he puffed a great puff, and he blew a great blow. Whoosh! And the stick house started to tumble down too. Oh no! The first and the second little pig had to run. Could they make it past the big bad wolf? He was waiting on them. He almost had one, and then he almost had the other, but they made it safely to their sister's brick house. The wolf was furious. He ran around the forest, stamping and stomping. He growled nasty growls. And he roared loud roars. He was terribly mad. He howled his loudest howl. Then he decided he would go to the brick house and eat all 3 of those pigs for dinner. When he got to the brick house, he knocked on the door. And he said,
Little pig, let me in.
So he huffed a giant huff, and he puffed a giant puff, and he blew an incredible blow. Whoosh. But the brick house did not fall down, much to his surprise. He was furious. He just couldn't believe his eyes. He ran around and around in circles. He growled loud growls, and he roared a nasty roar. The trees blew in the wind of his howls and growls. He was so angry indeed, he decided he would go back to the brick house and be more ferocious than ever. When he got back to the brick house, he knocked his loudest knock. And he said in his scariest wolf voice,
Little pig, let me in.
So he huffed the most gigantic huff, and he puffed the most gigantic puff, and he blew the most incredible blow of all time. But the brick house still did not fall down. The wolf was more furious and more outraged than he had ever been before. He roared a loud, nasty roar, and he howled a loud, nasty howl. He laid on the forest floor, kicking and squalling about, growling. Oh, but that's when he came up with a new plan.
I will climb up the chimney.
So he went to the brick house and got a ladder. He started climbing up the chimney. He was getting closer, closer and closer to the top. The wolf was almost near the top of the chimney. But as he was getting up to the top, the 3 little pigs were inside cooking up a plan of their own. The 3rd little pig had an idea. She said, so when the wolf went sliding down the chimney, he fell right into the pot of hot, boiling water, and the 3 little pigs trapped him. And they had wolf stew for dinner that very night, and they lived
happily ever after.
Now I'd like to introduce you to our cast and characters. Let's meet Mama Pig, played by Annie Parmar. Take your bow. And let's meet Papa Pig, played by Jack Bratton. Great job. How about the first little pig, played by Preston Pringle? Wonderful. Second little pig was played by Michael Kellerman. You guys can pull your masks up too if you'd like so we can see you. The third little pig was played by Ashlyn Farrell. And the big bad wolf was played by Rowan Arnold. Great job, Rowan. All right, we had 2 wonderful trees, Roman Farah and Lauren Lill. Come on out and take your bow. We had a wonderful straw giver played by Macy Benson. And a lovely stick giver played by Kaylee Breving. We also had a wonderful brick giver played by Brady Mahoney. And we had 3 great announcers. Let's hear for Hunter Wall, Maverick Crodell, and Peyton Nelson. Come on out and take your bows. Wonderful. Let's meet the judges who chose these characters. Miles McCone, Emily Bright, and Ellie King. Please come out and take your bow. Great job. And the invitations crew, Annie Parmar, Lauren Lill, Rowan Arnold, and Brady Mahoney. Come on out and take your bow. Great job, everyone. All right, we had a great props crew. Miles McCone, Jack Bratton, Ashlyn Farrell, and Peyton Nelson. Please come to the center and take your bow. Excellent. We also had a lovely costume crew. Chloe Kramer, Michael Kellerman, and Adam Sanfilippo. Please take your bow. Great job. We had a lovely ticket master. I'd like to introduce you to our ticket master, Ellie King. Take your bow. Great job. Wonderful. Next, let's meet our food crew. Roman Farah, Hunter Wall, Lauren Lill, Emily Bright, and Miles McCone. Please come to the center and take your bow. Wonderful. Great job. Next, let's meet the lights crew, Miles McCone and Emily Bright. Thank you. Now let's meet the sound effects crew, Chloe Kramer, Adam Sanfilippo, Brady Mahoney, Macy Benson, Kaylee Breving, Maverick Crodell, and Peyton Nelson. Make sure you guys come to the center so we can see you take your bow. Next, let's meet the camera crew, Chloe Kramer and Preston Pringle. Make sure you come to the center. All right, next let's meet the curtain crew, Ellie King, Chloe Kramer, and Adam Sanfilippo. Great job and happy birthday to you. All right.